Where I am on grade 9 math. You can find all the lessons on a+tutors.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password is provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tag. Scroll down to grade 9 math and then click on view all lessons. There you can find a list of the chapters. We're going to start with the chapter single variable inequalities. The lessons we're going to cover today are solve compound inequalities, solve one-step linear inequalities, multiplication and division, solve one-step linear inequalities, and solve two-step linear inequalities. So please make sure you have your notebook and pencils on the important examples and definitions as well. Let's start with the lesson that is solve compound inequalities. Solve for n. 11 is greater than or equal to n plus 6 greater than -9. So subtract 6 from the inequalities. 11 minus 6. N plus 6 minus 6. -9, -6. 6 minus 6 is 0. 11 minus 6 is 5. 5 is greater than equal to n greater than -15. Okay, let's just start with the test questions. Solve for j -14 less than j minus 13 less than 6. Let's just add 13. -14 plus 13, j minus 13 plus 13, and 6 plus 13. -1 is less than j, less than 19. Option number 3 is the correct option. -1 is less than j, less than 19. Option number 3 is the correct option. Solve for n. 11 minus 6 is greater than n plus 6 minus 6 and -9 minus 6. 11 minus 6 is 5. 5 is greater than equal to n greater than -15. So option number 2 is the correct option. That is 5 is greater than equal to n greater than -15. U plus 9 is less than -6 or U minus 7 is greater than -8. That is U plus 9 minus 9 is less than -6 That is u less than negative 15. U minus 7 plus 7 negative 8 plus 7. U is greater than negative 1. Option number 3 is the correct option. Option number 3 is the correct option. Solve for D. 14 is less than D plus 12, less than equal to 19. Two is less than D is less than equal to 7. Option number 4 is the correct option. 2 is less than D is less than 7. Option number 4 is the correct option. Solve for Q. 3 is less than equal to 2 plus 6 less than equal to 16. Negative 3 is less than equal to Q is less than equal to 10. Option number 2 is the correct option. Option number 2 is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. The next lesson is solve one-step linear inequalities, multiplication and division. Solve for D. 3D greater than 9. So divide both sides by 3. So then D is greater than 3. Let's just start with the test questions. R divided by 3 is less than 2. Question is R is less than 6. Option number 1 is the correct option. 2D is less than 4. D is less than 2. Option number 1 is the correct option. Solve for D. 3D is greater than 9. Option number 2 is the correct option. That is D is greater than 3. W over 4 is less than 2. So W is less than 8. Option number 1 is the correct option. Solve for Q. 3Q is greater than equal to 9. So divide both sides by 3. The correct option is Q is greater than equal to 3. Option number 1 is the correct option. Three Q is greater than equal to 9. So Q is greater than equal to 3. Option number 1 is the correct option. Q is less than 6. Option number 1 is the correct option. W is greater than equal to 8. Option number 1 is the correct option. 3D is less than equal to 9. That is D is less than equal to 3. Option number 2 is the correct option. U divided by 2 is less than 2, so which is the correct option? That is U is less than 4. Option number 2 is the correct option. Solve for Z. 2Z is greater than 8. That is Z is greater than 4. Option number 1 is the correct option. Okay, we are done with the lesson. Let's just move on to next lesson. The next lesson is one-step linear inequalities. Solve for h. H plus 2 is greater than equal to 6. So subtract 2 other side. You can subtract 2 from both sides. So that is h is greater than equal to 4. Let's just start with the test questions. A divided by 2 is greater than equal to 3. So let's just multiply to both sides. So then A is greater than equal to 6. Option number 1 is the correct option. That is A is greater than equal to 6. Solve for F. F plus 2 is less than 4. F is less than 4 minus 2. So F is less than 2. Option number 1 is the correct option. That is F is less than 2. Option number 1 is the correct option. T over 5 is greater than equal to 2. So T equals that is T is greater than equal to 10. Option number 2 is the correct option. C is less than equal to 6. That is C is less than equal to 3. Option number 1 is the correct option. Age plus 2 is greater than equal to 6. So age is greater than equal to 4. Option number 2 is the correct option. So number 4 is less than equal to 2. That is S is less than equal to 8. Option number 1 is the correct option. B is less than 8. Option number 2 is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself today. Let me just move on to next lesson. The next lesson is stop inequalities. Stop two-step linear inequalities. Okay, 2p minus 3 is greater than 1. The first thing step is you need to remove that 3, subtract 3 both sides, add 3 both sides. So we are left with 2p is greater than 4. And then we have to divide both sides by 2. That is p is greater than b. Let's just start with the test questions. Solve for a minus 2a plus 4 is greater than 8. So first thing we have to do is subtract 4 both sides, right? So that is negative 2a plus 4 minus 4 is greater than 8 minus 4. 4 minus 4 is 0. Negative 2a is greater than 4. So divide both sides by a. A is less than negative 2. Option number 1 is the correct option. That is a is less than negative 2. Option number 1 is the correct option. Okay, the next one is that is negative 3p minus 1 plus 1. Negative 3 minus 1 plus 1 is greater than negative 7 plus 1. Negative 3p is greater than negative 6. So p is greater than 2. Option number 1 is the correct option. Option number 1 is the correct option. P is less than 2. Okay, got it. 3h minus 4 is greater than 5. So which is the correct option? That is h is greater than 3. Option number 2 is the correct option. Negative 7 minus 2n is greater than equal to 3. So which is the correct option? N is less than equal to negative 5. Option number 1 is the correct option. Less than negative 2. Option number 1 is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself here today. So we were working on grade 9 math. The chapter we were working on is single variable inequalities. The lessons we have covered today are solve compound inequalities, solve one-step linear inequalities, multiplication and division, solve one-step linear inequalities, and solve two-step linear inequalities. So please make sure before the next session you can complete all the practice questions for the lessons we just did. That is your homework until next session. So if you need more help with any of the lessons, you can simply click on the live chat button. Tutors are available there to help you, or either you can write down the question in the chat box. I'm here to answer all your questions and confusions if you have any questions. Okay, then that's all for today. See you in the next session. Bye, everyone.